Dr. Breerwood, the fall semester certainly seems like a blur looking back. Now, in hindsight, what do you feel like some of the successes here at PRCC?
I'd say I think the fall semester was the first time we felt some sense of normalcy in a long time. When you think back to March 2020, things went into a tailspin after that. But, I remember early last fall having the opportunity to walk across campus and hear our band, kind of hear the sounds of campus. I think it meant a lot to me. I know it meant a lot to everybody else. So last fall really was, I think, our first opportunity to begin our recovery after this global pandemic.
Now, last semester it was announced that for the first time ever, PRCC is the 4th ranked largest community college in the state of Mississippi. What do you attribute that to?
I think it's indicative of the hard work of our faculty and our staff. Our board of trustees has been so supportive. Very seldom do you want to celebrate being the 4th largest at anything. I think our goals are higher than that. But I think when you take a look back and see where we are several years ago, we were at 7th or 8th largest institution. And as I look around at the trends around the country and around our state and watch everybody else's enrollment fall, we've continued to either have growth or remain pretty consistent. I just think that is a testament to all of us, a lot of different departments, a lot of different people that have believed in what we're trying to do. I think people really put our students first. I think they've showed empathy and compassion through some pretty tough times. I think one thing we really need to be proud of is that there was a lot of loss during this time. A lot of our family members here at Pearl River lost members of their immediate family. And that's something that we certainly can't forget. But despite all those challenges, people came to work every single day. They were willing to not let an obstacle become a major challenge. They were willing to fight through some adversity. And so here we are. I'm something that I think we all need to be proud of.
We've had a lot of construction going on the past couple of years here at PRCC at all of our campuses. Share with us some of the details of the completed projects and what's still to come.
Well, I think throughout the pandemic, we said, we're going to control what we can control. We're going to keep stepping forward. We're going to keep moving forward. We never lost sight of what we were trying to do and where we were trying to get back to. We always want our campuses to be a place where we welcome our students, we welcome our community. And so we had a huge waiting list. Despite the growth of online and e-learning, which have had major successes in the last couple of years, people want to come to our campuses. They want to be a part of what we're trying to offer here. So with the completion of the dorms, that was something that took a little bit longer than expected, but was certainly well worth the wait. And we want to give our faculty and our students the very best resources and facilities possible. And I think things like the STEM Center and the renovation of Seal Hall are long overdue. And so it was nice to see those projects, get behind us. And there's a lot of new things on the board. Obviously, we've had good growth with our facilities at our Forest County campus. We're going to continue to try to, put required resources to grow that campus, to grow that facility. And then our Hancock Center, which is a very exciting project. We're now out for bid, and that's been a long process. There's a lot of different entities that brought funds to the table, and so when you're dealing with a lot of different entities and their guidelines and their restrictions and their deadlines, it took a little while to kind of pull all that together. But we're now out for bid, and I'm hoping by not this August, but next fall, we're well underway down there.
In addition to construction projects, we've also implemented a lot of different campaigns to help with student success here on campus. Can you speak about that?
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of new leadership throughout the campus, and they bring forward some great ideas. And so, I thought our Happy to Help campaign was exactly what we're trying to do at the end of the day. It sums it up, and we embraced that. I feel like our faculty understood it. Our students understood, and at the end of the day, that's all we're trying to do is help our students along, remove the obstacles that would impede their success, and sometimes that needs a helping hand. And so I feel like all of our offices took that challenge on. We started to look at students as, and I think we have for a long time, but really look at students as individuals. And these are people's sons and daughters, and people who have tremendous choices, and there's a lot of different opportunities out there, but they chose to come be part of our Pearl River family. And so I've just been so pleased to see how these different entities around our campus have reached out to try to assist our students, and I thought that was an excellent campaign.
We've also implemented a new scholarship campaign that's associated with our alumni foundation. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Sure. I think the Be the Change campaign is something that, with the new leadership in our development foundation, they've brought forth, and what a fantastic idea. And I think it shows where everybody across our campus is really doing what we're trying to do. They're saying, hey, we want to be part of trying to assist students. And so I think all we're asking is for, the change that's in your check to go ahead and send that over to our foundation to try to assist students in scholarship opportunities. If we're going to go out and ask different governmental agencies for support, if we're going to go out and ask boards of supervisors in cities, and a lot of those people have stepped up to try to support our scholarships, then we need to do that as an institution. And so it's not a lot of money, but it'll make a major impact for our students.
What are you most looking forward to this spring semester?
This spring, I look forward to our continued progress, our progress towards implementing change, our progress towards continuing to try to reach as many potential students as possible, to continue to embrace our diversity and our comprehensive approach to education. I think that we need to continue to try to remain empathetic and compassionate, but also set a standard of expectations. And so these are not jobs right now for any of us that we signed up for, in a way. I think we all had ideas on the way, you kind of dream up your idea of, what would it be like one day as I step off into the field of education. Education's changing, and we have to change with it. And I think we've done a great job. And I think that, the rewards and recognitions and things we receive are indicative of our willingness to embrace change. But, be a part of something bigger. Continue to try to, impact students. Let's build this economy. We have a tremendous responsibility. There's no excuses why we cannot succeed here. And I do think that, I have heard excuses, and I've heard reasons that, where educational institutions cannot be successful, and I just don't buy it. We have to remember why we're here, why we do what we do, and I think that those reasons outweigh any excuse. So looking forward to a great spring, looking forward to our continued progress, our construction projects. I think we're just at the tip of the iceberg of where we're going. And I just look forward to having the opportunity to work around like-minded individuals that really love the college, that love our students, that are trying to put their best foot forward each and every day. I think it's going to be a very special year. Also, we still have the changes with COVID in that fluid situation. As we sit here today, things are going one direction, but maybe next week things will change. So there's really no time like we're living in right now. I think when you look back over the long term and longevity of Pearl River Community College, we're making history right now. I think people will look back and understand our challenges, understand what we've been through, but what a better opportunity, what an honor to be able to serve, for all of us to serve during this challenging time. So we know we've lived with it now for almost 2 years. COVID may go away, but it may not go away. But I can assure you, whatever it brings, we're going to do everything necessary to bring this institution forward, to continue our progress, and try to assist as many students as possible in their educational endeavors.